Your cat isn't being weird. She's trying to tell you something. You've seen her do it 100 times. The random sprinting at 3 a.m., the staring at walls, the sudden refusal to use a perfectly good litter box. And you think, she's just being a cat. Chaotic, unpredictable, a little unhinged. But here's what you're missing. None of it is random. Every strange thing she does, every behavior that makes you laugh or scratch your head, is actually communication. You just haven't learned her language yet. These 6 behaviors seem bizarre on the surface, but once you understand what they actually mean, you'll realize your cat has been trying to talk to you this entire time. 1. The midnight sprint. This isn't chaos, it's biology. It's 2 a.m., dead silent. You're asleep, or trying to be. And suddenly, your cat tears through the house like she's being chased by something invisible. Full speed. Sideways hops, dilated pupils. Then, just as suddenly, she stops, grooms herself like nothing happened, and goes to sleep. You call it the zoomies. You assume it's meaningless. Here's what's really going on. Your cat is a crepuscular hunter. That means her natural instinct is to hunt at dawn and dusk, when prey is most active. But she lives in your apartment. There's no prey. There's nothing to hunt. So all that predatory energy, all those hunting instincts hardwired into her DNA, they build up. The midnight sprint isn't random. It's a release valve. She's practicing hunting behaviors, pouncing, chasing, ambushing, because her body is telling her this is when she should be active. It's not a problem. It's her staying connected to who she is at her core. If she does this, and then comes to check on you afterward, curling up near you once she's burned it off, that's her way of saying, okay, I did my thing. Now I'm back with you. She's including you in her natural rhythm. 2. The wall stare. She's not seeing ghosts. She's seeing things you can't. Your cat sits perfectly still, staring at a blank wall for 5, 10, sometimes 15 minutes. No movement. Total focus. You look where she's looking. There's nothing there. You wave your hand. She doesn't react. Most people joke about this. She sees ghosts. The house is haunted. Cats are creepy. None of that is true. Here's what is. Cats can hear frequencies between 45 and 64,000 hertz. Humans max out at 20,000. That means she's hearing things you physically cannot perceive. Insects moving inside the walls. Rodents in the attic. Electrical currents humming through wiring. Water moving through pipes. When she stares at the wall, she's tracking sound. She's listening to something real, something happening right now, that you'll never hear. It's not supernatural. It's just superior biology. A 2014 study from the University of London found that cats use their acute hearing not just for hunting, but for environmental monitoring. She's not zoning out. She's running security. She's making sure everything in her territory is as it should be. And yes, that includes keeping you safe. If you think she's being weird, she thinks she's doing her job. 3. The litter box protest. This is never about spite. It's always a message. One day, out of nowhere, she stops using her litter box. She goes next to it, or in the bathtub, or worst case, on your bed. You're furious. You assume she's mad at you, getting revenge for something, being a jerk. Cats don't think that way. They don't act out of spite. They act out of necessity. If she's avoiding the litter box, something is wrong. And she's been trying to tell you for longer than you realize. Here's what veterinarians at Cornell University's Feline Health Center say. Litter box avoidance is the #1 behavioral symptom of medical issues in cats. Urinary tract infections, kidney problems, digestive pain, arthritis making it hard to climb in and out. These things hurt. And when something hurts, cats avoid the place they associate with that pain. She's not being difficult. She's telling you, this doesn't feel right anymore. The location change, the bed specifically, is significant. She's putting her scent where your scent is strongest because she's stressed and trying to feel secure. If this happens, don't punish. Investigate. Vet first. Always. Then check the box itself. Is it clean enough? Is it in a quiet spot? Is the litter a different texture than before? Cats are particular because their survival used to depend on covering their scent. This isn't an attitude problem. It's an instinct she can't override. 4. The gift placement. She's not showing off. She's showing love. You wake up. There's a toy mouse on your pillow. Yesterday, it was in the living room. You didn't move it. She did. She carried it, in her mouth, all the way to where you sleep, and left it there while you were unconscious and vulnerable. This isn't random play. This is intentional placement. Researchers studying feral cat colonies have documented that cats bring resources, food, toys, objects of value to their core group. Not to everyone. Only to the ones they consider family. Your cat doesn't have kittens to provide for. She doesn't have a colony to contribute to. She has you. So she brings you what she has. A toy she loves. A twist tie she found. A bottle cap she's been batting around for days. These are her treasures, and she's sharing them with you. The pillow placement is key. She could leave it anywhere. She chooses the place where you're most vulnerable, where you sleep, where you dream. That's trust. That's protection. That's her saying, even when you're not awake, I'm thinking about you. If you find these gifts, don't throw them away in front of her. Move them later. Let her see that you noticed. Say her name. Acknowledge it. That small moment of recognition is all she's asking for. 5. The slow blink. This is how she says, I love you. You're sitting across the room. She's on the windowsill, or the couch, or the top of the cat tree. She's looking at you. And then, slowly, deliberately, she closes her eyes halfway, pauses, and opens them again. It's subtle. It's easy to miss. But once you know what it means, you'll never unsee it. Scientists call this the cat kiss. It's one of the most studied forms of feline affection. A 2020 study from the University of Sussex found that cats are significantly more likely to slow blink at their owners than at strangers. And when humans slow blink back, cats respond positively, often approaching or blinking again. Here's why this matters. In the wild, eye contact is aggression. Predators lock eyes before attacking. Prey animals freeze when they're being stared down. For a cat to look at you and then deliberately close her eyes, she's telling you, I'm not a threat. You're not a threat. We're safe together. It's the opposite of a stare down. It's a peace offering, a trust signal, a quiet, gentle way of saying, you're okay, I'm okay, this is good. If you want to tell her you love her back, do this. Look at her. Slowly close your eyes. Wait a beat. Open them again. Don't stare. Don't hold it too long. Just one slow, soft blink. Watch what happens. 9 times out of 10, she'll blink back. That's a conversation. That's connection. That's her love language. And now you speak it too. 6. The belly exposure. This is the ultimate compliment. Don't ruin it. She rolls over. Belly up. Paws in the air. Fully exposed. Everything soft and vulnerable on display. And most people's first instinct is to reach down and rub that belly. Big mistake. Here's the thing. The belly is the most vulnerable part of a cat's body. Organs, no rib protection. In a fight, that's the target. In the wild, a cat would never, ever expose her belly to someone she didn't trust completely. Showing you her stomach isn't an invitation to touch it. It's a declaration of trust. When she does this, she's saying, I feel so safe with you that I'm willing to put myself in the most defenseless position I can possibly be in. That's huge. That's not something she does lightly. The belly show was about trust, not an invitation. So here's what you do instead. When she shows you her belly, just look, smile, talk to her softly. Let her know you see it, you appreciate it, and you're not going to take advantage of the vulnerability she just offered you. That restraint, that respect for her boundaries, is exactly what deepens the bond. She learns that you're safe, that you understand her, and the next time she rolls over, she'll do it with even more confidence because she knows you won't betray that trust. Look, your cat isn't aloof. She isn't indifferent. She isn't tolerating you until someone better comes along. Every single day, in a dozen small ways, she's telling you exactly how she feels. The sprints, the stares, the gifts, the blinks, the belly, all of it. You just need to start paying attention to what she's actually saying. And once you do, you'll realize something that's been true the whole time. She's been yours from the beginning. She just needed you to learn how to listen.